Well, hello and welcome back to Shadowrealmfiction. We're just trying to get through some more episodes creation on our Baldur's Gate 3 just to get some content rolling. Can't promise that we'll always be able to just pump out a couple episodes, but we are going to be at least getting 2 episodes today. So if you caught us on our first episode, it was the prologue. To catch you up, we character created. We got Sasha here, Tiefling, Paladin. I forget what Paladin we did. Let's see. We are. We can go here. Characteristics. Oath of the Vengeance, Paladin. And so, yeah, we are doing an honor mode run. So we are going to be trying our best not to die, have some tanky characters, and get through it. So, basically, we're going to continue and find some followers on episode 2 and try and get to the Grove. Trying to keep episodes under 2 hours. Means there'll be lots of things. We are going to be loot goblins in this game.
Must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
And we are going to try our best to goblin up everything. Our follower here, and actually this is going to be one of our main rides, clerics with us. Sorry, I guess I should, we're going to wake her to mess with the artifact.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? True.
Doesn't matter.
Seems like we're the lucky ones, judging by all the corpses strewn about. I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Let's see. I'm following nothing.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us. You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We
Yeah,
need
I'm concerned
to take
about
care of
all my
ourselves.
followers.
First things first.
All
we
of
need
you.
Supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Good. All right.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
Good.
Lead the way.
Let's see. Any fun stuff around? Doesn't look like it. There's some gold there. Haha, a hat. Let's put on the hat. Yes. Hat does nothing other than appease me. I already checked you two out. Good fish. This is part of the loot goblin that we gotta do. When we go to the camp, You have to have food in order to basically long rest. So, cool thing about books, I might read them out to you, I might not. I'll at least pause enough for you to take a look at them. Food's highly important in this game. You're going to use it to heal yourself up. I don't think there's anything up here, but we're just going to check since I don't think I've ever actually... Shall I dare? We want to radio customer swap slot. Death. Nice. Okay, we're not going to do that. It looked like maybe it was a sneaky spot that I'd never noticed before, but we'll continue on without getting too perturbed there. I love you. There, I said it. And if you see me tomorrow, I'll say it again and again, and keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying there. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you are there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. Love, Anna. Aww. He dead. Maybe this is Anna. Or Anna. Water. Thieves' tools. Not gonna lie, I kind of love having a tail. And that's the sole reason we did a tiefling. No lie. None at all. I don't think we can do anything with the bottle. We could sell it maybe. So now we got a fast travel point. That's what the sigil is. This is going to be locked.
Maybe there's another entrance.
See, here's why we... collect everything. Okay. So now we're gonna get up here. Ooh, I don't think I've ever noticed him before. So there's some intellectual devourers up this way. We are going to stealth. If you're ever playing Baldur's Gate 3 and wonder how you do that, it's hold down on D-pad. We're gonna save game just because I know even though it's honor mode, this game has crashed on me before. It's a big game with a lot of graphics, so you just kind of gotta expect eventually things don't always work out. Okay, we're gonna try and get us, let's see, if we do this and then you can turn on turn-based, which is super handy when you're trying to like control actually where people are at. We're gonna intern and then get you in position here. And then let's see. We're not gonna have too much combat, hopefully. So we killed him. Now we're gonna jump over to here. We were seen.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this will be a short fight.
Oh, they have a ranged attack now? That's crazy. Healing word as a bonus action and spell.
Nothing will stand in my way.
It's my turn now. Radiant damage or we're gonna do this. 2 turns of advantage on attacks. In turn.
Not going to last much longer.
Nice. But they're hiding. So
You've made a
let's get
grave
you
mistake.
dealt with.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I'm ready.
In turn. Okay, so this is where we gotta be. We can bonus. Ooh, that's death. They're serious about some movement restrictions.
Got to press on.
So we're gonna get over here and stealth tricks, guidance, resistance. We're out of spell slots, so we're gonna pony up on that. Hope that this guy moves out and isn't a so bonus action there.
Time to push my luck again.
In turn. So this is why potions are going to be really important. We're going to get down to, in the easier levels of Baldur's Gate, they didn't have that, or at least I don't remember having that ranged attack. Okay, now we've got to help. Otherwise I'm dead before we even get rolling here. Let's see, there's...
No choice but to keep going.
Let's see if I've got anything. We can bonus action another potion. Oof. We are going to change to our sword. There we go. And that didn't level us up. So statistics, that got us. We need 22 more experience points. We're going to save game because we're done at this point. And take a short rest.
Something the matter?
We didn't mean to talk to you. We just wanted to loot. Yeah, those range attacks was not expecting that, so we're just gonna have to be more careful. Whoops. Potion, spiked bulb, drow poison. He's empty. Let's see if you have anything. Take a void bulb. Let's go get another companion. He was a person that I used in my playthrough, but we might be looking to have as tanky of a team as we can get, just with our experiences already. So, we shall see. Rogue's morsel. It's a mushroom. Collecting all the things. Alright. On to a third companion. After I collect some stuffs. Balsam. You can see him over there. Kind of chilling out. Nothing in here. Nothing there. Alright, let's go do this.
Hey! I need some... Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Easily. Stand back. Kill it yourself. You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
We're gonna do strength. Gotta play to your strengths. Ooh.
Shh. Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece. Hmm? And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Ah, promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Nice.
I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. Indeed we are. Please, allow me to
Everybody's
introduce
favorite, right?
myself.
Or
My
Halcyon.
name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. Is that so? We clearly move in different circles. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And
That's not a
you
bad
seem
idea.
like a useful person to know. All right.
He's
I
a good damage
accept.
dealer. I just feel like
Lead on.
he might join the party just because he... So I was thinking about my character. Oh, level up. Nice. We're gonna continue with the Paladin for level 2. Two-handed melee dueling, but we're gonna do defense. I know we could do more damage, but I want to be tanky, to be honest. Prepared spells. Let's see. Shield of Faith is great, because I can do that on myself. I love the Thunderous Smite. We're going to want a healing. And we'll have Wrathful Smite on there too, for now. So, level 2! Woo! Cleric. Turn Undead. Channel Divinity. One more spell slot. Let's remove this. So, we're going to want Cure Wounds, Healing Word, Guiding Bolt. I like Guiding Bolt. Shield of Faith as well. Hardened creature. You can still take damage from area cells until that fixes it. We'll take it for now. I'm not expecting her to be a particularly like heavy duty so if we do keep him, I think we'd like take him up to Rogue 3 and then we give him like 5 levels into Ranger to get him Gloomstalker and make him a little more beefy. But yeah, we're gonna Rogue up for now. Mechanically, he's just a good character to have around since I'm not...
Hello.
We're probably, instead of having a wizard, we're probably going to use one of the characters that's a, what you would consider a spell sword. So, we'll see about that as well. So, let's see. Lockpick. Always add the bonus. I know it's only 5, but you've seen how the rolls have been going already. Leather helmet, and that. And this is actually what I was going to do. I was going to...
Still alive.
Go to my
So
character.
that's progress.
Remove the hat. Oops. Well,
What a day.
but I kind of wanted to give you. Yes. Ha.
My faith protects
Let's see
me.
about you. That kind of looks. Yeah, we're gonna rock that.
Is that blood?
20, 17,
Never
and
mind.
17. Not bad. Okay. I'm tempted to do this next thing. We're gonna go down here. I know there's something here that you can. I doubt we'll be able to do anything with it at this moment in time. But we'll still check it out.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Oh, holy moly. Oops. I did not read those. My bad, folks. Harper's map. The Stain Red map has passed through countless hands. A little heart marks an area called Moonrise Towers with a small inky crescent stretch by forest. Below a crescent is a more recent scroll cache. Entire collection of reports held together with a moon harp. Oaths. Okay. Oh, I think I mentioned this in episode. No, it had to have been this episode. So, the reason you're going to see me collect so many books is not that I actually keep them, but look, I can sell that for 14 gold, 14 gold, 14 gold, 14 for a letter. Like, yes, totally selling it. Doesn't help me, just takes up inventory space. But anyhow, on to our next section of the venture. If they auto jump up or down, it means that they can get there. If you have to manually click into them, it means that they have troubles. I don't think I'm going to play games here in a second. You'll see what I mean. We're just gonna do it.
There, a mind flayer. And it's hurt.
So you can talk to
That
this
thing's
guy,
bound to be dangerous, even if injured. Best be
and
careful.
then it causes you to do checks, and since we're only level 2, our checks aren't great, so we're gonna collect the free XP.
Death is too good for it.
That's how we're handling that. No shame. 25 extra or 35 extra XP points. So we have another companion. Sorry, I just noticed some steps I don't think I've ever noticed before. Oh, it just leads up.
Dead goblins
Okay.
over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Yep, we're gonna check. We'll take an axe. Always a potion. Supply pack and bow. Like that. We're gonna wander down there in a second. Just don't you worry.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Zap! Oh, voice acting was a little delayed.
A hand? Anyone?
To be honest, my first playthrough, I missed him. I was like, I'm not messing with the frickin' ant. Ooh, a natural 1. Oof.
Harder! Come on, put your back into it!
Oh, it's gonna allow us to roll again. +3, that's a 12 right there. Guidance from our cleric. Guidance is a cantrip spell. Means they can cast it over and over again, and it adds a d4, which is a 4-sided dice, to our rolls. So guidance is a very handy spell, especially when you're low leveled and rolling against higher level checks.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but
Of course
I
it
know
is.
you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Yes.
And
Yes, I
can only
was.
assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. The insertee
Go
we
on.
speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Paladin. can tend to basic wounds and ailments, but alien parasites? I'm afraid not.
As we've established, few enough can.
Is that some
Not
good
exactly a
roleplay
common
phrase?
affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent.
Sounds like a plan.
Parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh,
Thank you, Gil. He does
but
entertain
before you
me.
think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted
He was in my
kindness,
party,
I
too.
assure you. For I have the feeling
He's a
ample
wizard.
opportunities
Wizards can
will
do
present
awesome
themselves for me
damage.
to return the
Problem
favor.
being, he's not going to be tanky. So there's a 30, but also if we go to him, we're going to level him up. Strongest wizard is technically vocation. Always shield. Magic missile. Shield, magic missile, thunderous wave, witchlight bolt. We'll give him mage armor as well. Probably not going to keep him in the party.
Let's move.
You see he's got 14 health. Creatures are hitting at 7 to 9 damage. Ridiculous. Redonkulous. Okay. This is like the middle section. So that's back where Asterion like tried to kill us. There's the dead frickin' thing that I smacked. We're just loot goblining around. So here's another one. And then that's back where we initially fought everybody. So we're doing pretty good. Here's where we just pulled them out. Sigil circle. So those runes we're gonna go explore, but I want to collect the actual fourth member of our party for now. And we might actually just get to the grove before we head over there. So technically over there is a bit of a cutscene, so it's fine, but we're gonna move on. So here were the steps that I haven't ever taken to route up a path that way. Always come up near this cart area.
I hear shouting up ahead.
So let's leave it.
No, you can't.
Sorrel
You can't
was
leave it.
right.
Sorry.
Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you...
Fellow tieflings.
Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips
White-hot
don't
stare.
move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Remember how keen she was to leave me to die in the Nautiloid? We can't trust her.
Nice. 21, 23. Woohoo! Best roll that we've
She's
had.
right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it? Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Such low rolls sometimes. Digital dice, man.
Northwest.
You
Look
can't
for
just change
Nettie.
it.
Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
And be careful.
Nettie.
There are goblin traps everywhere.
Nymessa, come.
Bye, Nemessa.
Enough gawking. Get me down.
Safe,
Never.
please. Never. So, I learned a mistake.
Enough dawdling. Get me down.
We need to wait for them to fully leave, and then we can...
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your... But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me.
Careful. She obviously sees your kindness as weakness. Don't let her take advantage.
Hey, move. No love to... No, oh, I'm glad I didn't click that. Simple thank you, Uncle and Miss.
It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You are full up. Dismiss.
Very well, but heed my words.
Oops, I'm
The
skipping
horned
ahead.
ones mentioned a camp.
Sorry.
One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki.
A creche must be near. I must interrogate this Zoru. Our very lives depend on it. I will be at your camp. Do not keep me waiting.
We're actually not going to. I just am full up. So, get to the camp here, like so. We're going to ask Gale to hold off for a bit. Don't really need a low-level sword
Yankee joining our
wizard.
company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Yeah.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Yep.
Chatter. It is done.
Sweet. Get all this stuff. And we're actually going to store a bunch of stuff. Whoops. Because the great thing is you can just travel here, grab it all. You don't have to carry it with you, and then we can sell it later on. Cape, Binacorn Needle.
Indolence breeds madness.
Let's see here. Gale. Azale. Nice. We'll take it.
I've got a long road
I
ahead.
don't want to be that color though. Kind of like our coloration. So we could long rest, but we've still technically got one short rest left. So we're just gonna exit camp now. Lazale will be in our party. And now we're gonna go on forward towards the thing I was talking about. So let's see what Asterion has. So he has a 4-9 bow.
What am I to do?
I don't think she has a bow yet, so we're gonna equip her with
I wonder
one
what
just
the
so
next
she
move
has
is.
range. Okay. Sweet. So this is gonna be the current party until we can find another companion later on. Okay, so let's level up Lae'zel. She's a fighter, so she's gonna be pretty tanky. We're gonna let her just head on up, fighter. Nothing special to it. So now we have 2 20s and 2 17s. Not bad.
Not as bad as it could have.
You! Not another step, hear me? Boss! Got company up here!
What's this then? Trying to creep around us and loot the crypt? Not happening. Or is it the ship you're after? Don't matter either way. It's ours. All of it.
Monsters. Scary, scary monsters. Well, low rolls.
You're all hot air. Think you can get us to leave that bounty to you? Not a chance. What are you lot waiting for? Get her!
Sweet. Warren. Tarman.
Quickly.
I'm gonna put you here. Oh, nice. Hamstrung. Nice. Move you back a little bit. Bonus action, see if we can hide. Nice. So we gotta hide. He's hamstrung, so he has half his movement. That was not great, though.
On the move.
Failed. Damn. That sucked, but we'll... we're gonna Action Surge right now. I want to deal with him pretty quickly, especially since we're already at 14 health. This is Shadowheart. She is still missing a spell slot because we have not healed properly. She has a bow. Let's see. Sanctuary. Ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. It's gonna take a spell. Also gonna take a spell. 110 fire. 1-8. We're gonna miss. Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna hold off. Oh, there's somebody over there. I did not notice her. Damn it. And a critical hit. And he noticed Asterion. This is not going good, guys. Our honor mode might be over before we even begun it. Well, that was a heck of a hit. It used our bonus action. I'm gonna have to let the other two figure out what they're doing, because I've got spell person over here, so we're gonna intern here. You are annoying, sir.
Need to stay focused. No time for a lie down.
There's a 1 hit point, and then shoot.
Back on your feet.
I'm gonna heal you. See if we can go over to Lazelle. We can. Healing potion. Good.
Let's finish
Intern, intern. Oh, she missed. Okay, we are going to dash you.
What path lies before me?
Oh, what? Ah, damn, that sucks. Not going well, people. Not going well. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to attack you there. Disengage. Oh, we moved into the acid.
Time to strike. No time to waste.
And we missed. Second wins.
Need to act fast.
Get a few points back. Let's see here. Range check. Nice. We're gonna move you out of the range, hopefully, of an ice knife. Missed. Missed. And he second winded himself. Okay, let's see if we can now use the dash action.
At the ready.
Bonus action. Nothing we can really do. I don't want to get back into that mess. We're gonna arrow.
Break them.
And miss. Main hand attack. Nice. Let's shove you.
My path be true.
Got to keep fighting.
And then let's not slip. Whew. Okay. Good. Not enough movement. Okay, cleric is down.
These boots have seen everything.
Hold it! Not another step.
Nice. That was great, to be honest. So it was a shove, which means we can dash. If you hold the toggle all the way down, you can pull back into this top-down zoom, which is really helpful for when you're... Please don't slip. Thank you. Perfect. Good job, Asterion. We're gonna bonus action dash. Saved. Range attack. Not enough movement. Oh, we have no action.
On the move.
We're also gonna dash, but my luck's probably ran dry, so she's gonna slip right here, right now. Did I call it or what? Okay, she gets up. Mage armor, not a bad move. Let's see if
Can't slow down.
I can get into range. Perfect. Main hand attack. Miss. Let's shove you into the thorns. Oh, it was successful, but it didn't do much. Okay, we're gonna get Astarion lined up for range attack. It also missed.
Swift and lethal. Make way.
Let's.
Can't afford to let up.
Excuse me. What? The wizard gets a positive check on an athletics check against the paladin? I call cheating, game. I call cheating. It's all good. Astarion's got this. Or he doesn't.
I will not know failure.
Lazelle, come on. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Never a dull moment.
That was slightly more intimidating than I wanted it to be. Simple robe, quarterstaff. Pick that up. Well, we dealt with them. Long sword. Ooh, there's that shovel. Scale mail, sausage links. I like it. Dagger, leather armor. So fun. Ooh, so it.
Text is too faded. Doesn't tell me who was worshipped
So there's a survival check that happens out here. Fail. There we go. So I have a shovel now. I've always forgotten to go back for this chest because normally I don't find a shovel this quick. Potion and gold. We'll take it. So there's the nautiloid. Ooh. Another dirt pile I hadn't noticed before. Told you, loot goblin, this adventure up. Ooh, featherfall. I use scrolls a lot more in this game than I ever did or ever do in, say, actual D&D. So we already kind of came this way. Remember, we kind of were like, not going over this way. Chapel entrance. So basically, when we enter those doors, there's a fight. Then there's another fight that happens shortly after. So I just don't know how invested I am. Let's see, how much time do we have? We're almost at an hour for episode 2. And it is titled The Grove. I kind of wanted to get to the Grove. Find a way into the ruins. Okay.
Welcome, rest.
We're going to... I think it's just the first guy.
Have you give a book? Everything all right out there?
Nice.
told her
Dirty
it wasn't
20.
safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandages.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
Step quick.
Try and hide. Nice. Nice. We're gonna walk around him this way.
So much for peace.
That traps him. We want to smack you that way. It didn't work out.
Can't give up.
Should have ranged him, but bonus action. Surprised.
You fight well. Perhaps
And
our
done.
survival isn't such a distant prospect.
The next fight in there, we might just... There's like several fights that happen in this particular dungeon. And it's a great dungeon to get going. I don't think anything happens if we hit the grove first and come back, so we're probably going to do that.
Only dust and silence.
Good time to pack it in for the day, I think.
Yes. So if you hold the A or whatever platform you're doing it on,
I'll take that.
you can. Yeah, so we'll take supplies. See, the camp supplies, so important. Like, steal every bit of food you can in this game. Hoard it, because you get to the end part, and by that point you should have enough freaking money that it doesn't matter as much, but okay, so we're gonna leave. We'll come back at some point. Like I said, we wanted to get to the grove today. Episode 3 might be for further adventure into the chapel there. I don't think it's gonna hurt us going to the grove now and then heading back once we've got the characters we want. Actually, we have most of them. I just don't. I just don't know. I don't know. So we're gonna get this fast travel point once again. And then right up here is a fight before the grove, so we're gonna go to camp to long rest. Okay. Now this is where the food becomes very important. During long rest settings, you also get a chance to talk to
A
people.
monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a creche.
You can't just find the creche in a day.
A thick-headed notion in a complex circumstance. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single
Fine.
tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
Sure. Okay. And then... Oh, still was supposed to speak with me. No. We will go talk to our new friend Shadowheart.
What were you two talking about? I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel. So am I. If we're to survive, we need to trust each other. You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us.
Yes.
Best if we focus on that. Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Hi, gal. You're not normally out and about. Let's see. 5, 26, 46, 33, 36, 37, 41. Close. Oops. Oh, we need 80? What? We need 80 now. So, in lower levels, it is 40. Oh, perfect. 80 right there. Full rest. Cutscene. Or not. Sweet. We can get back out on the road. Alright. So now we're going to... My favorite way to deal with this one... to actually start this one up here.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in!
So you can kind of cheese it.
That pack of goblins will be on us any second! What's going on? Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Sevlor, now! You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Yeah, where is he?
Please, there's no time! By the 9 hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
No. You really think you're gonna stop a gate that big and get under? Such selfish people, you freaking humans.
Form a line! Damnable roach!
This is the
Provoke
other
the
party
blade.
member we want. I think.
And suffer its sting.
So, we went up there because they're gonna handle themselves down there. They might die. They're kind of dickheads anyways. Well, not everybody, but... Oh, she's almost already dead. So... let's try and bonus action. Yeah! Nice. I like that. Nice.
This is worth the cost.
Damn it. Nice. Okay. Got them off our rock.
Outmaneuver them.
Miss.
Time for a new approach.
You're gonna see a lot of misses and... Ooh, he almost dead.
my sickle and sword. Strike them down.
Arms of Haidar. I wonder if Will can die before we even get to it.
Onward.
Man.
I'll bleed every last one of you.
Okay, Goblin. I mean, I don't disbelieve you could. So, I'm of a mind. I've got the high ground. To stay where it is harder for them to get to me.
Time to strike.
With the exception of Lizelle. But she wasn't able to move because of Grease. And that kind of sucked. Action Surge. Okay. There's one right there. Gaping Wounds. He's a 30. It's hard because you got to play a bit of a balancing game. We're gonna take out some of the easy, low-hanging fruit here.
Now they see me.
In turn. Oh, forgot there was one of you down there. Nice, Will. Oof. Can't hit anybody. Perfect 13. That's exactly what we needed. Nice. Oof. We'll work on him now. Bonus.
Taste my fury.
Don't know if it hit because it's slow. Okay, he's dazed, plus 3 damage. We'll take it. That's a miss. Shield of Faith. We're gonna give it to Will because I don't want him to die. And then you can top down. Nice. He is almost dead. Let's see if we can slide her. Nope. Prone. And she's dead. That's a dangerous position to be in. Good job, Will. Miss with an Eldritch Blast. Oh! Will is dead. So, a character that we were hoping to be able to use for our party is now dead, so we won't have options. So we're probably looking at our ideal party at the moment. Let's get rid of... Oh. Okay, so we are not able to hit from there. Archery. Nice. Able to critical hit. Let's see if we can get ourselves down some of... Nope, we proned as well. Shove him back some.
Still breathing, despite everything. Breathe deep and move.
Get me up there with a Wrathful Smite. Should finish off this guy.
Let's turn someone inside out.
And then, let's see. Not quite the range we need. There it is. Should get him. Just the... Oh! Our game crashed. What I'm saying. That is 2 for 2 crashes. 1 crash an episode. I am playing this on Xbox Series X. So, I don't know if that has to do with anything. Okay, sorry, when it was loading it said tactician mode, and I was really concerned. So, we're gonna have to do our best to... Yeah, well, fight was almost over, but...
Open the bloody gate!
Okay, I got us a little bit closer. You already saw this.
Cannon! Shit! Damn them and suffer.
Okay. Oof. Wow. Our initiative scores suck. Well, there's one dead already, so there's that.
Time for a new approach.
Hamstrung. One of them. Oh, the spellcaster, good. Oh, one's already down. Damn. An 8 on me.
On the move.
Ooh, that was a good hit. Happy for that.
No time to waste.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Kind of happy he's staying up there. Okay.
At the ready.
I kind of want to keep my character up here because I don't want to lose out on critical miss. Lovely. We're gonna pop a health potion though. Astarion is, I think, stealth.
Ready or not?
Nice. Perfect. We needed 10 points of damage. That's what we got out of Astarion. He's gonna go, but Will's still up there. I am gonna call that. I don't care if these fools die. I just don't want Will to die. I'm not dead yet. Interesting. Okay, so fun thing. This is the way I've seen it. So let's see. Scroll. They deal half attack, or feather fall, or detect thoughts. So nothing great yet. I want him still there for Will. Oof, they are all. Oh, that was so nice. Good job, Shadowheart. Oh, damn. I wish you hadn't done that. Okay, let's get you down at least. Hamstring shot. Might as well. Let's use it on you. It was a miss. Action surge. Not enough. Is it something? I know we could have used it for better. Oh, good. Please don't jump. Damn it. Damn it, Will. Okay.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
Precarious notion here. Spread out some. Critical miss. Great. Shield of Faith on Will. Astarion.
Subtle approach.
10 damage. I will take it. Miss. Miss. Ooh, we will also take that. And he's down. The count. Nice. Ooh, 10 on me. Okay. Sashi. we are going to deal with the warg. A miss. Not great.
Taking position.
Nice. Animal strike missed. What are you doing, Will? Okay, we want Thundering Smite. Great. Let's circle around you, get prepared, in turn. We need... I can take another hit. I can take another hit. We need
Let's find some prey.
to hide. Sneak attack. And missed. Okay. And he's gonna die. Oh, he's not dead. Oof. Okay. Let's see if Sacred Flame on you works. Perfect. That's what we wanted. We can move you a little bit closer. Bonus action heal. Perfect. Up to 10 health. You're gonna take a turn. 10 damage. Perfect. And a heal.
This is your end.
Ooh, not what I wanted to see, but let's see. How about this? Okay. Good. Oh, so you can throw potions. Interesting. Oh, I don't think I thought about that. I can't. Yeah, I can't. So we're just going to... Perfect. That's what we're looking for. Bonus action. Don't got nothing. Let's get you down. Miss. Yep. Let's get you closer. Now. A throw. But we're gonna get through this. We're gonna cause you to also Sacred Flame, just because it's ease. Miss. Nice.
That was the last of them. Inside, all of you. More may follow. Open the gate.
That was not an easy fight. None of these are easy fights.
They weren't tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Okay, so...
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
I might. It's proud.
So, stealth.
Still alive.
Grab the stuff.
That's progress.
Even if it isn't great. But it gave us... Let's see, what'd you get? Brass locket. Okay. We didn't really need that, but we have it. Okay, so let's see. We are almost an hour and a half. Let's get into the grove. Doing good. There's a few more things we want to do before we end episode 2.
There are children here, you fool! We was running
Yeah, you
for
fool.
our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable! And who the hell are you again? Show some respect. This woman saved your pathetic life. Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help. Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Natural 20.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Okay, so we're in the grove now, but we want to go. We want to head up this way. Because I think if we don't, I think it's a timed thing. There's sometimes timed things where if you don't deal with it head on pretty quickly, you lose out. Not that this is that important, but we're gonna head up here.
This way.
We're gonna get Astarion up. It's a little bit of a dangerous. Let's see if we can hamstring him. We missed. Damn.
Can't afford to let up. Onward. I will ascend. Taking position.
Don't think we can do anything with you here.
Nothing will stand in my way. Breathe deep and move.
Yep, get away, get away. Surprised. Oh, oh! He went for Astarion? What a dick move. She's better served for freaking helping out that way, but we have no spell slots left. You can at least take a potion.
Time to strike.
We did not want a range attack. We want to get up. Smack that way. Bonus action.
Never a dull moment.
Miss, miss, miss. Back down. Back to help. But it's gonna keep him there. Back to end. Back to end. Main hand attack.
Survival is
Then
all that
turn.
matters.
Main hand attack. There we go.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly.
Hey, why?
But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. I'm going to be chased all over Faerun for this damn coin, aren't I? Fine. Take it as a grudging payment for the rescue. Now leave me in peace.
Sweet. And then we can
Here
spot
through the telescope.
dragon.
You see
Nice.
a dragon circling like a bird of prey.
Okay. Well, that's done. Poison, Morningstar. There's so next episode that we will do, and we'll see when we do it, is going to be a little bit more exploration into the grove. We're gonna get down just a little bit, and then we'll wrap up the episode. But basically, we're gonna go back to the chapel, and yeah, you can talk to the squirrel. I don't really need to talk to the squirrel though. There's a really violent thing that happens if you decide to like kick him, like punch him, and he goner at that point. And here is basically where we're gonna wrap up. They're gonna yell, here's the market person that we're gonna deal with pretty much right when we get back. And yeah, this is a good stopping point for episode 2. We've officially made it to the grove. Next episode will probably be the chapel or something like that. And we'll keep pushing on from there and get this honor mode run done. As you can see, I've been struggling a little bit to kind of manage everybody, but we're gonna keep doing things that get us XP to allow us to be tankier and stronger and fight harder and hit harder and all that good stuff. So thank you for tuning in for episode 2 of Shadowrealmfiction's honor mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. We'll post out more episodes as there's more time to play. As always, we like engaging with you in the chat, so if you're in the chat, always feel free to leave us a message. If you catch us live and do chat, we usually say, hey, on stream, feel free to ask any questions. Of course, liking, subscribing, all that type of good stuff helps us out. And yeah, we'll see. There'll probably be another episode out here on Baldur's Gate 3, at least before our stream Sunday. We are planning on still streaming for Super Bowl Sunday for one of our D&D campaigns. Shadowrealmfiction on Sundays, 6 p.m. AKST does a D&D campaign of one campaign or another. And with that, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night.